highlights from homecoming, see what students have to say about vaping. The annual drag show took place once again, and see what Epsilon Mu did in spirit of Halloween. All of this and more tonight on NewsCenter.
Good evening and welcome to NewsCenter. I'm Eden Jordan.
And I'm Stephen Banks.
Here's what's making headlines for October 24th, 2019.
Former Morehead State University employee Sherry Ward has been indicted for alleged theft. According to officials, Ward made fraudulent purchases between the months of December 2017 and July 19. The university credit card that Ward had in her possession was used to purchase $167 worth of personal goods. Ward was an academic specialist with the Department of Art and Design at Morehead State. Ward appears in court January 17th for a status hearing.
Many people gathered in Button Auditorium this past Tuesday night to watch Morehead State's annual drag show.
The Morehead State Board for LGBTQ Rights hosted their annual drag show event at Button Auditorium this past Tuesday. NewsCenter met with Vice President of the LGBTQ Board, Brandon Hatfield, to talk about the event.
So my name is Brandon Hatfield. I am the Vice President of Spectrum, the LGBT advocacy group here on campus. And we are mainly here to help educate people and let other LGBT people come to college and learn how to adjust. So tonight we will just be having performers. We have a host, Georgia Peach, who is originally in Lexington. She will be hosting and performing, and we will be doing raffle prizes throughout the night, and at the end we'll have a grand overall winner. It's kind of just to get exposure to people that have never experienced drag before, because it's definitely different than what most people think it is. So it's mainly just to expose everyone. Drag is like a form of self-expression, kind of like someone that likes to draw, or someone that likes to sing, or some kind of dance, or anything like that. It allows them to step outside of themselves and be confident in who they are.
President Trump tweeted about the House impeachment inquiry on Tuesday morning and called it a lynching. This caused a sharp disapproval of criticism from lawmakers on both sides of the aisle. Trump tweeted, "So someday, if a Democrat becomes president and the Republicans win the House, even by a tiny margin, they can impeach the president without due process or fairness or any legal rights. All Republicans must remember what they are witnessing here, a lynching, but we will win." Trump's tweet immediately drew responses from 3 House of Representatives. Trump's retort got increasingly heated as the House investigation of his impeachment continues.
The MSU English Club, Epsilon Mu, hosted a treat bag fundraiser inspired by the best-selling book on Amazon Prime called Good Omens. This event is to help their club be more popular and raise money for them to do what they love. Sarah Fashipe was there.
This is just a fundraiser for our group. We do different literacy-themed events throughout the year. Last month we did a banned book week event where we just spread the word to campus about different events. We've done Dr. Seuss Read Across America Day. We've just been doing a bunch of different things, so this is just to help us get some money so that we can keep doing what we love. Epsilon Mu is just a group of people that love English, get a lot of introverts people that want to talk about books or maybe just nerdy things in general together. This fundraiser actually is based on the book Good Omens, which is really popular recently. There's an Amazon Prime series, so we thought it'd be really fun to do these treat bags. Half of them are angel themed and half of them are demon themed because it goes along with the theme of the book. So we're just selling these. Hopefully people that like the series will come, and if not, there should still be some fun things in there even if you don't know much about the series.
For NewsCenter, I'm Sarah Fashipe.
Now let's check in with Alyssa Williams for a preview of this week's weather update.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Pretty good.
Awesome. So this week, unfortunately, we have some groggy, rainy weather coming our way. We've seen some warm temperatures, especially this weekend. That's all going to go away leading into this upcoming week, especially because it's going to be in the 60s, but on top of that, it's going to be cloudy. So that is going to make it a little cooler outside and a little bit more dreary. So everyone break out your rain boots, your raincoat, and make sure that you are prepared for this rainy weather.
Luckily, we're in Moorhead, so we know how to handle this weather.
Exactly.
Guess we better enjoy the sun while we can.
Thanks, Alyssa. When we get back, we have an interview with Campus Activity Board member Lucas Burks.
It never gets old, huh?
Nope.
It kind of makes you wanna.
Breaking the song?
Yup. I love the sunset.
I love Eagle Lake.
I love the forest. I love when eagles play.
I love the campus!
And all its sights and sounds.
Boom-de-yada, 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 boom-de-yada.
I love philosophy.
We love diversity. I love English.
And all its weird words.
I love the music.
And all its melodies. Boom-de-yada, boom-de-yada.
Boom-de-yada, boom-de-yada.
I love fraternities.
I love sororities.
I love to draw things.
And all the athletes.
I love Moorhead.
It's such a pretty place.
Boom-de-yada, 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 boom-de-yada.
Welcome back. I'm here with Luke Burks. Hi, Luke. Thanks for being here with us.
Problem.
So can you give us some background knowledge on the Campus Activities Board and their purpose on campus?
Well, the Campus Activities Board is an organization that is run by Jane Tenier, who is part of the staff. We have a students leader, which is Sammy Case, and then we have, including myself, 6 different types of students who run different types. I'm the weekend coordinator. We have another weekend coordinator, and we have entertainment, PR, and we have educational and cultural, all who run different events on campus. And it's been going on since way before I've been here.
That sounds like a lot to keep up with. Does CAB have anything planned for Halloween?
Yes, this Saturday, as part of a weekend event, we will be having a murder mystery party, which will be at 7:30 in Button Drill.
Are costumes welcomed?
Always.
What about after Halloween? What are all the events planned for the holidays?
Well, for each programmer, we have to do 2 events a month. So for all the month of November, we will be having 12 events throughout the semester. And as far as what I know for my events, I will have a makeup tutorial on a week from Sunday, this Sunday. And then on the 7th, I will be having another event. And then just keep up with online, and you'll see all the other events the CAB's doing for November.
Speaking of online, where exactly can students go to find out what you have planned?
Well, to figure out all of that, you can either go to link, which it will show all the events that CAB has planned for that month and for the future. But also, if you go outside of CAB's office in ADUC, you will be able to see the different events that we have printed out. But you can also just even go in and just do everything they want.
Awesome. Well, thank you for joining us today, Luke.
No problem.
When we come back, Alyssa will have your weather update.
We don't care where you are from. We support you. We need you. We love you. In Morehead State University, we major in diversity.
We need you. We love you.
Are you interested in becoming a service dog sitter or handler? 4 Paws for Ability at MSU allows members to get involved with the Service Dog Association. During your membership, you could help future service dogs get used to a public setting and get accustomed to staying on the clock in a home environment. For more information, follow MSU 4 Paws or email msusda@outlook.com.
MSU is learning.
School spirit. Teamwork. MSU is Greek. MSU is diverse.
Historical.
Beautiful.
MSU is educational.
Fitness.
It's hands-on.
MSU is the sound.
MSU is art.
MSU is potential.
MSU is much more.
Good evening, Morehead. I'm Alyssa Williams, and here's your forecast for October 24th, 2019. So currently in Morehead, it's 68 degrees outside. We've got clear and beautiful skies. The humidity is low at 36%, and we've got low winds today as well. So our temperature map shows that throughout the state, we've got varying temperatures of 60s. That's pretty much our standard temperature for today. They can be as low as 64 in Paducah, and then they raise a little bit, especially in Frankfort with 70 degrees outside. London, it's 67. Morehead, of course, is 68, and then all the way over in Ashland, it's 69 degrees. Tonight's forecast, we've got clear skies underway, low temperatures of 45 degrees, so not too cold, but still pretty chilly. We've got a low chance of rain tonight, so we won't be seeing any rain. The sunset is scheduled to take place a little earlier than we've been used to at 6:43 p.m. Tomorrow's forecast, we're getting rid of the sun and in with the clouds. So it's going to be a little cloudy tomorrow. It's going to be 65 degrees outside. The sunrise will take place a little later than we've been used to at 7:51 a.m. Morehead 7-day forecast, of course, today it's 68 degrees outside. We've got clear skies all day today. Low temperatures of 45 degrees tonight. Tomorrow, of course, it's going to be cloudy with 65 degrees. We've got a 10% chance of rain, so those chances are pretty low, and I'll take them. It's going to be 51 degrees for a low temperature tomorrow. Moving on into the weekend, we've got some rain, of course, on Saturday. It's going to be 67 degrees outside with a low temperature of 58. So break out your raincoat, rain boots, and get ready for that. Sunday, it's going to be another cloudy day with a 20% chance of rain. We've got 48 degrees for a lower temperature. Moving on into the week, the sun is expected to come out. For Monday, it's going to be 66 degrees with a low chance of rain. Tuesday, 67 with low chance of rain again. It's going to be partly cloudy, however, with a low temperature of 43 degrees. Then Wednesday, we're going to see some scattered showers again with 61 degrees outside and a 40% chance of rain. So a big thank you to WKYT for our weather maps, and we're going to kick it over to Harvey for sports.
The Morehead State volleyball team defeated UT Martin in straight sets. MSU collected 43 kills on the afternoon. Morehead State fashioned a season-best 371 hitting percentage. For the fourth time this season, junior outside hitter Lauren Roque paced in all Morehead State attackers and tallying a match high of 13 kills. With Morehead State's brief road trip completed, the Eagles return home for a pair of Ohio Valley Conference matchups next weekend. Eastern Illinois and SIU travel to Johnson Arena next Friday and Saturday as all three programs continue league play. Matches times are set for 6 p.m. against Eastern Illinois University and 2 p.m. against SIU. The Morehead State women's soccer team took on conference opponent Eastern Kentucky University. This game led into a tie where the Eagles were down one woman for 2/3 of the match. Nicole Ficinato was issued a red card in the 31st minute of the match. Coach Lipka says she thought the team gave an incredible effort. To be down one player for more than 60 minutes and then outshoot and get more corner kicks than NKU, it just shows the work rate that our team has and their resiliency. I'm very proud of them. Next up, the Eagles take on OVC foe SIU in their season finale on Sunday, October 27th at 3 o'clock. Jordan Walker, one of the most scoring point guards in the league, has been named preseason All-OVC team. Walker averaged 15.8 points and 2.6 assists in the 2018-2019 season. With 72 three-pointers made, Walker led the team and is already a member of the MSU 1000 Career Point Club. Walker's breakout game came when Morehead won against Eastern Illinois in February of last year. MSU's men's basketball will begin the 2019-2020 season with a scrimmage against Kentucky Christian on October the 29th. Morehead State Eagles defeated Butler this past Saturday at the homecoming game. NewsCenter was there.
Threw for a career-high 300 yards and 3 touchdowns, and defensive end Von Taylor recorded 3.5 tackles, including a sack and a half.
Down just outside the 20.
As the Morehead State football team outlasted Butler 31-20 for a homecoming victory at James Stadium Saturday.
Where are you at?
MSU now 4-3 overall and 2-1 in the Pioneer Football League. This is the first time they started the league play 2-1 start since the 2015 season. The Bulldogs slipped to 1-6 and 0-3 in the conference after winning the previous 2-year matchup with the Eagles. Morehead State now travels to Drake next Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time.
We'll be right back after the break.
We don't care where you are from. We support you. We need you. We love you. In Morehead State University, we major in diversity.
We need you. We love you.
Taking place at the Claypool Young Art Building, Morehead State University's Department of Art and Design is home to a number of programs and classes. You can take courses in painting, drawing, graphic design, history, photography, and more. You can even obtain a degree in art education or a Bachelor of Fine Arts. To find out more about the Department of Art and Design, you can call 606-783-2766 or email arde@moreheadstate.edu.
MSU's Commercial Music Rock Ensemble will present a Woodstock tribute back to the Garden Show at 7 p.m. Tuesday, October 29 at the Morehead Conference Center. This event celebrates the 50th anniversary of legendary Woodstock Music and Arts Festival in Bethel, New York. The concert will feature 21 student musicians and 7 faculty musicians under the direction of Associate Professor of Music Glenn Ginn and his wife Lisa. Doors open at 5:30 p.m. and hippie clothes are highly encouraged. Tickets are $5 in advance, $7 at the door, and free with MSU student ID.
Vaping or juuling has become very popular among teens and young adults, given the recent vape-related injuries and deaths that have been covered across the media. NewsCenter took to the streets to talk to students about why people vape and the negative effects that come with it.
My friend, she smokes it when she goes to parties. She also said it's for like stress and stuff, but I don't really get it.
I used to do it every day. I haven't vaped in a while.
Went 19 years without nicotine, don't need it anytime soon.
I've seen people like walk around vaping, but it hasn't been like something I'm like, oh my gosh, everybody vapes here. But I think it is pretty common. It's getting more common.
I guess it really depends on what somebody calls it a problem. Personally, no one's came up to me and blew vapor into my face, so I really don't see it as a problem. So, but I mean, everywhere I've seen people do it, it's usually outside, so it just dissipates.
I think it's a mix of both. I think it started out as sort of a trend to where it was just a few people, and it wasn't really seen as this much of a wide phenomenon, but it's really gathered a lot more of a following, and a lot more people do it now, as they see it as just another way of smoking without the risk of whatever comes with smoking, when in reality it really comes with a lot more of a risk.
It does have a lot of cultural influence. So I mean, you probably have a lot of younger audiences lean more towards that than you would like cigarettes, cigars, so on and so forth. But I mean, yeah, it'll be more present, especially in areas like this on a college campus.
Because of the way things are going now, I'm pretty sure that smoking is going to become the alternative to vaping, when it was the other way around.
They think it's healthier than smoking, like cigarettes, so they don't really care, which makes me mad.
I've seen a lot of things on the internet that say all of the effects, and people are hospitalized, so I think the information's out there for people to see.
I think it just boils down to the fact that there is evidence that it is worse than smoking. Like, you can't really deny anything that is explicitly fact.
Fleming County native Alexa Harden finished her first 2 months as principal at Clearfield Elementary School. Harden graduated with a bachelor's degree in elementary education from Morehead State University. She then received a master's degree in teaching leadership and received education specialist in institutional leadership from the University of Cumberland. Harden says she has always been passionate about moving individual students to the next level. Rowan County is a phenomenal school district. Students are challenged and provided with amazing opportunities. I'm so fortunate to be a part of this district and have this opportunity to continue to impact students in a positive way.
An incident in Bourbon County's middle school and high schools caused a lockdown to occur Tuesday evening. Superintendent Stephen McCauley posted on Facebook Wednesday indicating that the principal of Paris High School insisted that there should be a lot of police on campus. This is to make sure that there won't be another incident for a lockdown. The superintendent did not specify on what caused the lockdown.
The McCracken County Sheriff's Office has charged Harold and Jennifer Campbell with over 40 counts of animal cruelty. Jennifer Campbell was arrested on October 18th and while being held by police expressed her worry for her animals at home not being taken care of. Police officers went to check on the animals and found 43 Chihuahuas. 3 of the dogs were found dead while all of the dogs were malnourished and in bad health. The house itself was in bad condition and was not fit for living. The officers now relocated the dogs to the Humane Society where they will be taken care of until they find their new home. After the break, we'll receive highlights from this weekend's homecoming festivities.
MSU is learning.
School spirit. Teamwork. MSU is Greek. MSU is diverse.
Historical.
Beautiful.
MSU is educational.
Fitness.
It's hands-on.
MSU is the sound. MSU is art.
MSU is potential.
MSU is much more.
One of Moorhead's biggest events took place this past weekend as many alumni, parents, and current students celebrated homecoming weekend. Stephen Banks got the chance to celebrate homecoming with everybody there.
This past Saturday, the people of Moorhead got up early and gathered at downtown Moorhead with friends and loved ones to watch the parade as the Eagle cheerleaders, marching band, and soldiers roamed the street to hop up the game as the Eagles faced Butler University. As the Eagles marched through Main Street, they threw out candy for kids and interacted with the crowd. People got pictures of Beaker and the cheerleaders dancing, along with the pictures of the marching band who flooded the street as they played the MSU fight song. Parents and children felt joy as they received free candy from the soldiers who walked by them. Beaker got to ride around on a scooter when the cheerleaders started to dance and cheer to the fight song. The parade continued on with different muscle cars and trucks hauling floats that MSU students put together, along with many students riding on the vehicles. Prom King and Queen of 2018 took part of the parade waving at the people walking by. 2019's Prom King and Queen participated along the ride as people cheered them on. Children got to ride in the floats through the parade along with people on floats dressed as coal miners. There were also floats of children throwing candy out to other kids. Eagle Pride was taken to the next level with one specific float. Right after the parade, everybody gathered at the athletic parking center to enjoy free food, live music, and cornhole before the upcoming game. The Eagles cheerleaders danced to the fight song one more time to hype the crowd right before the game between the Moorhead State Eagles and Butler University. People cheered on as the Eagles got a touchdown during the first half of the game before the homecoming. During halftime, the homecoming court made their way across the field in preparation of the news of 2019's King and Queen. The 2019 homecoming queen was announced as Brianna Haynes and Hunter Collins as king.
Oh, it's indescribable. Honestly, I know that's a lame word, but genuinely, it's awesome. I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah, I was definitely surprised. I wasn't expecting it, but it is just such a great honor. I'm just shocked right now.
Yeah. After leaving here, I hope to be, well, not hope, but I will be an active alumni, and that includes donating to the university, attending the ball games, being an active presence on campus, even though I'm not attending the school, but it gave so much to me, so I hope to give it just as much back.
Yeah, being a senior, so I'm not going to be here next year, but I definitely plan to be active in the Alumni Association and come back for all the legacy events and whatnot.
For NewsCenter, I'm Stephen Banks.
That's all the news we have for you this week.
Tune in next week for your weekly news.